2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're glad to have you with us as we kick off our coverage of this event. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey, and alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam.
Looking forward to getting into the action here, Luke.
And let's see what he can do here today. Second shot here on the first. This would be a great up and down. And he needs this to save par. This looks good. Oh, just missed. Well, that's a shame not to par the first. Always hurts.
Starting off with a bogey at first, not tragic. You got a lot of holes to make it up. Let's see how they deal with it going forward.
Time to tee off at the second.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, whatever it takes, to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a five.
This shot from about 190 yards out. Going with the seven. A quality shot, that. So exciting to have an eagle putt here. Oh, he's up, Tiger. This putt is about 8 feet.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Yeah, nice effort from him. He bounces back from the bogey at the last hole. And with that now, back to level par. Here we are at the third.
Par three, measuring 208 yards, a difficult par three to say the least.
Going with the 6-iron here. We need this one to bounce right. Setting up here with a very long putt.
This for back-to-back birdies.
That's disappointing. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. That was a gallant attempt. I don't mind the look of this. Currently at +1 for the tournament. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par four.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. This would be a good putt to make to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. Was on a good line. An opportunity to make a par here. Well holed. Trailing by 4 strokes. Time to face a par 4 now.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut. And choosing the 8-iron here.
Nice out the rough here.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Ooh, putting for par. Well hold. Let's move on. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. This hole is a long par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Nicely done. The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Going for less club here.
You like that, didn't you? Trying to get to even par with this putt. That's the cardinal sin, leaving it short in the heart.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. Ooh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
This one's heading towards the rough, I think. Playing their 4th shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. A bit long on that one. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And with that effort, now 3 over for the day. Hopefully the double on the last will be out of their mind as they try and compose themselves for this next tee shot.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Opting for the 6 iron. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Oh, you like me and thought that had a chance? In she goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by 7 after that hole. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Yeah, that one will play. 3 over for the day. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Not your best effort. Still a mid-range putt coming up. An opportunity to make their par. This one's looking good. Ooh, right by the hole. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. This hole here is a par 4.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
And this one will be for bogey. And down it goes for consecutive bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Yeah, I can understand you'd be disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to bounce back.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
opting for the 5-iron. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
And coming up well short.
Oh, little sigh of relief. Happy to be putting again. If he makes this, he'll save his par. A bit too much pace on that one. And down it goes. Now at 6 over for the event.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
We have a par 4 on this one.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Well played. Second shot here on the 12th. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Good shot there.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
The game can be frustrating, can't it? And stepping up the standings after that effort. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
That got a little out of control, I think.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
A par putt on the table. Ouch, that hurts. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Sitting at 7 over for the day. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Absolutely flushed. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Parts can be made.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Just didn't drop. 8 feet to the cup.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Currently at +8 for the event. Trying to forget the bogey on the last as they step onto the tee.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Terrific shot into the 15th, and a chance for birdie. Okay, steady now. Par putt coming up here. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Going with the 8-iron here.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
And he's hit that inside the range. 13 feet to the cup.
Looking good.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Okay, let's head to the next. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. This hole is a par 4.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Quality shot, that one. Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Hey, that's a chance. Oh, how about that one? Currently at 7 over par. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Well, just like Lloyd Christmas, you've got a chance. Setting up miles from the hole. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This is a 12-footer here.
That's frustrating. Putting for a par now. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. UK Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. Without further ado, let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. Hi everyone, Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player's trailing. Do they have to really step it up and get it going today?
Look, this player's trailing at the moment. Let's face it, there is so much golf left out there. Anything can happen. Let's just sit back, relax, and watch it unfold.
Looking forward to this, Rich. Let's get into the action. He has this putt to save his par. Oh, so close. Just a short putt remaining here. Sitting at 8 over for the event. A chance to put last hole's bogey behind them here at this tee.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet.
Ooh. That'll sting a bit. Just a 4-footer remaining. And that will drop in for a birdie. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par threes should be had.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. That was a gallant attempt. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Sitting at 7 over for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Par 4 measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out.
Right up in the canopy of the trees. An eagle putt awaits. Well, that's a bit disappointing. It's just about 3 feet away. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135. All right, he's going with a little extra club. Gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Oh, just missed. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. Currently at 6 over par. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
That's a good-looking shot there. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Looking better.
Ouch, that hurts. Putting for a par here. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Opting for the 5-wood. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Seven feet to the cup. Yes, they've made it. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Par 3, bunkers left and right, not an easy par 3 to say the least.
Good shot there, Beamer. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Ooh, right by the hole. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Next up is this 2-shot hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Playing from around 150 yards here. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Okay, steady now. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400+ attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
This is what they have left for a par.
Okay, Rich, we're through 9 holes here today, and it's cut day. What do you think's going through this player's mind?
Luke, they're just above the cut line at the moment. I got to say, what a pressure situation they are in. They cannot afford any mistakes whatsoever.
Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. Chosen the pitching wedge here. But not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Ah, that's frustrating. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Time to tee off on the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Going with the 5-iron here. Not their best shot there. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Talk about long range. I mean, they don't even make jets that go this far.
That wasn't your best effort, was it? 11 feet to the cup. Go on, get in the hole. That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. Putting for a bogey. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
Bit untidy, wasn't it? And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 200 yards.
Going with the 6-iron here. Looks like this one's going to the beach. Well, there's the line, the green side bunker. Can they get this one up and down? Time now for the 4th shot. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Judging it beautifully.
That's a good bogey in the end.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. Next up is this par 4 hole.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
Playing this shot from 120 yards.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. Steady on. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And there it is. And now at +7 for the event. Let's begin the 14th.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Great shot. Lining up from around 160 yards. Going with the pitching wedge here. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Just 10 feet to the cup here. Oh, so close. And this putt coming up for his par. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This is from miles away.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
It was on a good line. And that should secure the par on this one. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Time to play one of the one-shotters.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Now, this is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Wow, that's misjudged. Bogey putt coming up here. Nice little putt to hole, that one. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Opting for the 9-iron.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. And now striding to the final tee of this round.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what bad lies are made of.
That's really not what they were looking for.
And here we are with the third shot. Well, it's pretty clear here. Make this putt, and they'll make the cut. A bit long on that one. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Oh, unlucky there. I'd hoped the flag would have helped them. A bogey putt away. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.